Mexico's government is making backup plans in case the U.S. decides to leave the North American Free Trade Agreement. Mexican officials defend NAFTA, calling it a benefit to the national economy. But as CGTN's Franc Contreras reports, some Mexican farmers won out.
Dating back more than 100 years to the Mexican Revolution and General Emiliano Zapata, leader of the peasant revolt, small plot farmers in Mexico have fought for their right to make a living working the land. Most small-scale Mexican farmers argue the North American Free Trade Agreement, or NAFTA, only boosts the gains of U.S. agro-food corporations. The director of a national small-scale farmers association, Victor Suarez, points to corn, saying Mexico first pioneered the grain thousands of years ago. Now, he says, Mexico is the largest buyer of U.S. corn.
The
United States government continues to subsidize its corn exports to Mexico far under production costs. That is an unfair disadvantage for Mexican producers, especially the small-scale ones.
During previous rounds of NAFTA renegotiations, the Mexican government has defended the trade pact in public and before the Mexican Congress.
Today, in Mexican fields, we have 1.7 million more farmers than in 1994, when NAFTA first came into effect. Since then, Mexican agricultural production has grown 74%.
Under NAFTA, a few well-financed Mexican agricultural sectors, like the avocado industry, have grown. But for more than 20 years, since NAFTA first came into existence, most Mexican small-scale farmers have opposed the trade pact. But they say it's not for the same reasons as the current U.S. president.
We are not in agreement with Trump. We are against this trade agreement because it does not benefit common people.
Suarez says NAFTA leaves out producers of indigenous crops, like high-protein amaranth.
More than 6 million small-scale farmers have abandoned their fields in search of employment in the cities or in the United States. By abandoning the fields, Mexico has become dependent on the U.S. for its nutrition.
Such nutritional dependence, they say, goes against centuries of Mexican tradition. Franc Contreras, CGTN, Mexico City.